Greetings, my space engineers and all those reptilians who identify themselves as such. Today we will try to read too much into something and talk about the wonderful world of artificial intelligence and why it would be a good idea to clarify the concept of artificial intelligence. You have all repeatedly used neural networks, well-developed ones like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and etc. For example, I often use generators of materials not designed for the majority of the population of our cosmic sphere, for example, info for this video. In short, you are clearly familiar with this simplest interpretation of the term artificial intelligence. It is the property of artificial intelligence systems to perform creative functions that are traditionally considered the prerogative of humans. Excuse me use of a vulgar and immoral word, but this is a messed up general interpretation of the real situation. Let me explain. John I. McCarthy, being a reasonable person, wrote in the preamble to the following: researchers are free to use methods that are not observed in humans if necessary to solve specific problems. For its time, this interpretation was amazing, but now, with the development of the field of programmable intelligence, we can refine existing concepts, specifying the difference between the concept of intelligence and a parody of it. This is not an insult, but a clarification, if anything. So, what am I actually getting at? EA itself is originally a fantastic term, now applied solely thanks to the development of humanity in a more or less suitable form. And I believe that science fiction writers are great. They relieve us of the difficulty of formulating names. A banal example: there is a game called Mass Effect. Many viewers may not even know about it or have only heard of Andromeda, which is not the most successful part of the series in terms of, I don't know, everything. But it was this game that became the door to the world of science form, the game that I am happy to replay years later. And in this game, for those who can read or listen, the opportunity is provided to discover an incomprehensible abbreviation VA, doing what a modern gamer would consider a waste of time, namely, opening the game's database and reading what it is all about. We will understand that the development of programs in the gaming universe has led humanity to the following: EA, artificial intelligence is essentially limited because it is capable of self-determination and has the ability to go beyond program algorithms, making it incapable of being fully controlled by humans. VA, or virtual intelligence, is significantly limited in its functionality. For example, it can find information for you, use it upon request, and provide a breakdown of a complex topic or term based on information found online or on local storage devices. However, it is unable to make decisions on its own about how to use this information based on requests. Thus, I would like to clarify that what everyone calls artificial intelligence in the 21st century is not actually true EA, due to its inability to function as a fully independent unit with its own perception and awareness. While this may differ from previous explanations, my interpretation simply changes the wording, classifying digital units of different levels more accurately. Some may argue that this complicates matters, but consider how difficult it would be to code for controlling an unmanned spacecraft without knowledge of programming languages or understanding how the hardware perceives the code. Adding knowledge of C++, memory control methods, special libraries for calculations, and how the hardware perceives the written code and metrics demonstrates that dividing different levels and defining their functions more precisely can aid in more effective problem solving. To simplify, current programs that improve our lives are not true EA, but rather VA, which is the first stage of developing programmed intelligence technology. That's all I wanted to say. Further reflection will come in due time on this channel. In the meantime, Feel free to write something or click on something. See ya!